Alright, so the next sound I found that fit in here is in the XP Dance Orchestra, and it's the Victory Brass. You could also use the brass chain that we use with Hypersonic, but I just picked this just because next is kind of at hand. And we're going to be basically, what I wanted was a sound to kind of thicken it up a little bit, add just a little more richness to the sound. So basically what I want to do is I want to take what the organ is playing, and we're going to copy it and paste it down here to the brass. And then we're going to take it down a couple octaves, okay? So let's go ahead and take it down one octave to C5. Okay, and let's go ahead and cut the reverb down on this. Actually, let's just go ahead and play this because it's strumming, and I'm not sure I want my brass strumming like that. So let me go ahead and play this, and then it's basically going to be just the same chords, except it's not going to be strummed. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick legato on this, and we're gonna turn it down. It's more just to thicken it up. We don't want it to have that much presence as it's having right now, and we're probably gonna turn the cutoff down just a little, just so it's not as sharp. Okay, and let's go ahead and add more octaves to this, just to thicken it up some more. And actually what we can do is we can just go ahead and copy. Actually, let's go ahead and delete these first that I just put down here. We can go ahead and just try to get the bottom notes of everything, CTRL-C, CTRL-V. And let's go ahead and drag them down to the right octave, which would be C4. And you don't have to adjust these first couple, and now you just gotta get rid of these high notes. And now you can just copy and paste it one more time. We're doing a double octave stack. Let's go ahead and turn these up a little bit, just so it has more of that bass presence in it. Oops, not strum. And you can just turn them up all, if you guys didn't know, if you go Tools, Scale Levels right here. And then you can go ahead and offset them and turn them up a little bit. So maybe like right there. Okay, so that sounds cool. So now let's go ahead and add there's a VST. I'm not sure if we've used it in previous videos. We might have. It's called the TPS module. And if I remember right, this is a free VST. But these are some of the best quality. If you're looking for live type brass sounds, it really does not get much better than these. At least from just something small, if you're not looking for, just crazy big applications. But I mean, they have a bunch of different. But as you can see, a bunch of different sounds. We're going to be using the number 1 sound. Okay, let's go ahead and assign a free mixer track, and we're going to go ahead and assign a delay to this as well. Make sure it's on ping pong, turn it down a little. 3 steps works fine. And just the 3 steps why I'm using this, it gives you kind of that unconventional bounce, whereas 2 is just very on the grid. 2 is kind of, 3 is kind of just in between. It's basically almost like a little off, but it gives you that nice little bounce. So that's the reason I'm choosing 3 instead of 2 or 4. So let me go ahead and lay this down. Okay. Okay, so I'm running into a little problem. If you here, I'll solo it just so you guys can hear. This second one where I'm playing the 3 notes, and here are the notes, by the way: C, C, and then you're playing a D and an A sharp. Now the problem I'm having right here is with the delay, these notes are kind of running into each other, which sounds a little sloppy. Okay, so I have to go ahead and turn that delay down a little bit. Okay, that's a little more acceptable, but let's go ahead and just turn these down in general, just so they're kind of blending in the background more and not so in your face. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and add purity to this. I want just one more little synth in there. Let me go ahead and find purity. And it has a sound in here in the lead synths, the power saw. Okay, I got an idea of kind of what I want to play, but let me go ahead and just see if that's gonna fit kind of the idea I have. Okay, I think I'll stick with that first, more simple melody, just to not overcrowd it so much. But it gives a nice kind of balance between the synths and the more bread and butter type sounds. So let me go ahead and lay that down. 1/4 of the beat is fine for this. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust this obviously. With the snap, it's not gonna record our little slides. So just set it to half step, drag it over like this, and let me show you guys the notes. It's very simple. It's basically C, twice, D, and then D sharp, and that's repeating 3 times. And then you're coming up here, G to G sharp slide, and then F to G. Oh, it's very simple. Let's go ahead and turn that up, and then we're going to just turn on the whole thing, kind of just pan it to the left a little bit. Okay, we're not gonna add more to that synth. It's fine the way it is. If anything, we'll probably try to get a hook on it and then see if it's fine the way it is. If we want to add more to it, if we maybe even want to take it out. So that's pretty much I think all I'm gonna do for the instruments right now. Let's jump to the next section. I should get started on the drums.